Dance, horny fella. There is a force that crosses a man when he meets the woman who disarms him. It is not peace, it is vibration, and yet that vibration feels like peace. It settles inside him with the softness of an answer. It makes him believe that the mysteries of life have been solved, that existence has finally agreed with itself. Even when he is lost, even when he is sick or wasting his gifts, even when he sinks into error or pleasure, the presence of that woman gives him a lightness that feels like childhood happiness. She plants an energy inside him that whispers everything is fine. That light is sweet, but it is not free. The same current that heals him also ties him to her. The woman feeds on the energy she awakens. A friend once said the truest sentence I have heard about this. A man's attention is the woman's drug. She draws from it the pulse that keeps her own radiance alive. And the man, intoxicated by the act of giving, keeps feeding her light, believing it to be his own. Love built on that exchange feels eternal, but it is held together only by movement. When the man slows, the circuit falters. The woman does not abandon him out of cruelty. She simply follows the current of her own nature. Her love is electric, not undulate. It cannot rest in stillness. The tale shown in Walk the Line clarifies the law without preaching. Johnny desires June with the hunger of a man who thinks proximity equals salvation. For years he runs after her, yet the running alone is not the point. The point is calibration. His addictions make the chase circular. Only when his life is realigned to the measure she demands does the relation take form. The drugs in the film are a visible metaphor. Some men worship synthetics, other men worship other women. Some worship the market, some worship the mirror. Today many worship machines, phones, games, feeds. These are not separate kingdoms of ruin. They are one habit with different costumes. The woman's presence measures all of them. She will not fuse her life to a man whose primary ritual is the glow of a screen. She reads attention like a meter reads current. If the current is spent on narcotics, on endless acquisition, on digital trance, she steps aside, not to punish, to refuse stagnation. History itself follows this rhythm. Man tries to stabilize creation with walls and habits. There is always a counter impulse that refuses to freeze. Listen closely to sympathy for the devil. It is not an anthem of desecration. It is a study of motion wearing a courteous smile. Call that spirit evil if you must, and notice how the word evil brushes against evolution. As if the act of change it itself carried the scar of defiance, and trace one letter further back. Eve, the first movement, the first hand to touch knowledge. What was called sin became the opening of perception. The wound was the doorway, old scriptures admitted. Without the disobedient gesture, there would be no world to awaken in. The pattern repeats with Job, the righteous man who was too stable. Heaven itself allowed the tester to undo him, to strip away his comfort, to make him move again. Only when he understood the code that loss is not punishment, but recalibration, did the restoration come doubled. The cycle remains. What seems destructive is often the correction of stillness. The feminine current embodies this law. She appears again and again as the figure in green with orange hair, renewal and corrosion in one body. You can see her in the pop image of the video for Sweet Dreams Are Made. Oof this. The lyric asks who could disagree, and the answer stands silent in color. The woman is not a harbor, she is the tide that lifts or drowns depending on whether the sailor is awake. She destroys the man who stops, she raises the man who burns. From this unending tension comes creation. Man works, builds, composes, fights, not to rule the world but to keep her reflection alive inside him. When she departs, he collapses, but in the ruins he finds his axis again. Love is not the prize of order, it is the discipline of imbalance. The woman who ruins him is the same who awakens him. She destroys him because he stopped moving. She resurrects him because even in her absence, her body commands him to move once more. Dance, horny fella.